Welcome back to WikiLert.
Today, we're talking about the scene that's had fans screaming, crying, and hitting rewind on repeat. The guest bedroom flashback between Conrad and Belly in the Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3, Episode 5, titled Last Dance. If you're a Conrad shipper, you probably felt your soul leave your body watching this. If you're team Jeremiah, well, you might have been clutching your popcorn a little tighter. Either way, this scene is a game changer, a heart-stopper, and a testament to the electric chemistry between Belly Conklin and Conrad Fisher. So, let's unpack this unforgettable moment, explore why it hits so hard, and why it's got the fandom in an absolute frenzy. Grab a tissue, because this one's going to take us on an emotional rollercoaster. Picture this. It's the summer before Belly's engagement to Jeremiah and the cousins. Beach House is alive with memories, love, and unspoken regrets. Season 3 has been a whirlwind, with Belly planning her wedding to Jeremiah while Conrad, her ex and the brooding Fisher brother, wrestles with his lingering feelings. Episode 5 flips the script by giving us Conrad's point of view, a rare glimpse into his heart and mind. Directed by the brilliant Jenny Han herself, this episode is a love letter to Conrad fans, packed with moments that feel like they were ripped straight from our daydreams. But nothing prepares you for the guest bedroom flashback. It's a scene that wasn't in the books, a bold choice by Han to deepen the emotional stakes and show us a side of Conrad and Belly's relationship we never got on the page. The setup is deceptively simple. Conrad and Belly are spending a day together, running wedding errands because Jeremiah's caught up with work. They're at a florist, a craft store, and that iconic peach stand where Conrad wipes juice from Belly's chin, echoing a beloved book moment that had fans squealing. Later, over dinner, they're laughing, reminiscing, and the air is thick with nostalgia. Belly mentions the fake flowers in the guest bedroom at her house, and that's when it happens. Conrad's mind drifts back to a night 4 years ago, before their breakup, before prom, before everything fell apart. The screen fades, and we're transported to Laurel's house, where Conrad is staying in the guest room. It's late, Susanna's illness is weighing heavily on him, and Belly sneaks in, seeking his warmth. What unfolds is a moment so tender, so intimate, that it feels like we're intruding on something sacred. This flashback is a revelation. In the books, Belly and Conrad's relationship was passionate but chaste, no explicit mention of them being intimate. The show, however, takes a daring leap. We see them in bed, wrapped in each other's arms, sharing a closeness that's both raw and reverent. The camera lingers just enough to capture their connection. Conrad brushing Belly's hair, their intense eye contact, the way they move together with a quiet, unspoken understanding. The music, Otis Redding's soulful "That's How Strong My Love Is," wraps around the scene like a warm blanket, amplifying every emotion. It's not just physical, it's a moment where their souls seem to align, a fleeting escape from the chaos of Susanna's declining health and the pressures of the young love. Conrad's voiceover cuts through, heavy with regret. He reflects on how this was the last time they were together like this, before he pushed her away, before he let his grief consume him. It's heartbreaking to hear him wonder what could have been if he hadn't messed it up. What makes this scene so powerful is how it recontextualizes their breakup. Fans know Conrad pulled away from Belly before prom, leaving her hurt and confused, leading to their split. But this flashback shows us what he was holding onto, a memory of love so pure it still haunts him. He didn't want to burden Belly with his pain over Susanna's illness, so he bottled it up, choosing to protect her optimism over sharing his truth. It's a selfless act, but one that cost him everything. The fandom on Reddit and X exploded after this episode dropped on August 6, 2025. One fan on Reddit couldn't stop rewatching, joking that the scene felt like it lasted half an hour because they kept pausing to process. Another called it tender, loving, beautiful, praising how it showed Conrad's care for Belly's pleasure, a detail that speaks to his depth as a partner, even at 18. On X, users were divided. Some Team Conrad fans celebrated the scene as proof of their endgame status, while others Like one post calling Conrad a creep for dwelling on the memory, felt it complicated his arc as he watches Belly with Jeremiah. Love it or hate it, this scene sparked conversations that lit up the internet. Jenny Han, in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, explained why she added this scene, despite it not being in the books. She wanted to give us more of Conrad's perspective, to show he was trying his best at prom, weighed down by his mother's illness and his own inability to open up. It's a choice that adds layers to his character. Yes, he hurt Belly, but he was drowning in his own grief. The scene also underscores the show's divergence from the books, where Belly's virginity was a bigger plot point. Here, the show leans into their physical connection to highlight the emotional stakes, making their past feel more lived in, more real. It's a risky move, but it pays off by making their love feel undeniable, even as Belly's engaged to Jeremiah. The chemistry between Lola Tung and Christopher Briney is electric. Fans on Reddit even speculated. Some moments felt like improv, with their natural banter shining through. You can feel the history between them, the weight of every touch, every glance. The emotional impact doesn't stop with the flashback. Back in the present, Conrad's voiceover reveals his agony as he sits across from Belly, watching her laugh, knowing she's planning a life with his brother. He wonders how many dinners like this they could have had if he hadn't pushed her away. It's a gut punch, a reminder of how love can slip through your fingers when fear takes over. The scene's placement in the episode, right after the peach moment and before Jeremiah interrupts the dinner, heightens the tension. It's like the show is daring us to root for Conrad, even as Belly's wedding looms. Fans on Reddit pointed out the contrast between Conrad and Jeremiah's dynamics with Belly. One user noted how Conrad's scenes feel electric, while Jeremiah's feel more comfortable but less charged. It's a subtle nod to the love triangle's complexity, keeping us guessing about Belly's ultimate choice. This scene isn't just fan service, it's a narrative pivot. It shows us Conrad's growth, from a boy who hid his pain to a man confronting it, even if it's through memories. For Belly, it's a reminder of what she once had, complicating her feelings as she navigates her engagement. The fandom's obsession is no surprise. Posts on X called it jaw-dropping and everything Conrad fans needed, while others debated its timing in the timeline, wondering how Belly could pivot to calling things over at prom after such intimacy. The scene's rawness, paired with Han's directorial debut, elevates it to something iconic. It's not just about the physicality, it's about trust, vulnerability, and the ache of what might have been. You can't help but feel for Conrad, carrying this memory like a secret wound, and for Belly, caught between two brothers and her own heart. As we reflect on this guest bedroom scene, it's clear why it's left such a mark. It's a moment that captures the beauty and pain of young love, the kind that burns bright but can't always last. It's a testament to Jenny Han's storytelling, taking risks to deepen characters we thought we knew. Whether you're Team Conrad, Team Jeremiah, or just here for the drama, this scene is a reminder of why we keep coming back to the summer I turned pretty. It makes us feel, deeply and unapologetically. So, let's keep talking about it. Rewatch it, cry over it, debate it in the comments. What did this scene make you feel? Are you holding out hope for Conrad, or do you think Belly's path lies elsewhere? Thank you for joining me on this emotional journey through one of TV's most unforgettable moments. If you loved diving into this scene as much as I did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite shows. Your support keeps this channel going, and I can't wait to explore more heart-wrenching moments with you. Until next time, keep those feelings close.